Hello everyone. Looks like I'm on time somehow. I was prepared. Not much else to it. Welcome. This is Ranting Hour 57 question mark. Because I've lost count at this point. I've messed up the count so many times I'm not quite sure what it is. And I am joined by Mino, who I am letting know that we are live right now.
It's on the agenda today.
Wait, I'm muted in Discord.
Hello?
Wait, okay. Can you hear me now, Mino? There
Yeah.
we go. Yeah, we're live, by the way.
Oh, okay. It's on the agenda today.
The agenda is run down the community post. I had some things in mind that I was going to get to, but I wanted to bounce off of the community post first because my mind's a mess. I've been presenting all day at work and my brain is just completely fried. I can't function right now. I don't know why I thought I could solo this, because I started the stream and I'm like, please God help me. So we're gonna are you drunk, Mino?
I was earlier. I'm sober now.
That's
good.
Cool.
I'm tired as fuck though.
Yeah,
I need to
dude.
fix my sleep schedule.
I think my sleep schedule, I just get my ass beat, dude. Oh my God.
It always feels like you're up at some ungodly hours, because I'll like message you when I'm pretty sure you've gone to bed. Like,
well, because I get up in the morning at like 5:30.
I know, that's crazy. No, sometimes you'll answer me like 4 a.m. your time or something. I
Okay,
was like, did he wake
sometimes
up,
I
or...
do just wake up in the middle of the night.
And you answer your fucking phone? That's ridiculous,
I
man.
look at my phone sometimes, not all the time.
That's so stupid. Who wakes up in the middle of the night and checks their phone? That's a recipe for insomnia, man.
Hey, chat, do you guys wake up when you guys wake up in the middle of the night sometimes? If you do you look at your phone very briefly? Let me get a 1 if you look at your phone.
That's
and
a bad
2,
idea.
2 if you don't look at your phone. I didn't know it now. Listen, I didn't say it was a good idea. I'm just asking if people do it.
Because like, when you wake up, how long are you up for before you go back to bed?
Like 5-10 minutes, maybe. Usually a blink. Half the time I don't even remember. Yeah. People check their phones, except Trevoy because he's not a human. He likes an XDeath fan, so he doesn't count. Yeah, people check their phones. Maybe we're just
Y'all, yeah, I know y'all, electronic
maybe
addicted Zoomers,
I
man.
don't know. I never wake up in the middle, and I'm pretty
Looks
sure I
like
get 3 hours.
Looks like a good mix. No, when
like
you get older, you're gonna be fucking waking up, guys. Things hurt when you're in one position too long.
Busting ass at the gym, busting ass at work, and it definitely am fit. Like I had to lay down earlier because I've been talking all day, and I was like, damn, I feel old. I don't think I've ever had a lay down. I haven't had a lay down tired in a while.
I was literally bitching about this a few weeks ago, and you saw that too, because I was doing nothing but presentations for like a week and a half, like serious presentations, and I was like, dude, this is way more tiring than anything else I have to do at my job,
God,
right?
Started. And then what's funny is because I put together an edited video for one of my presentations, because recorded demos are always better than live presentations, especially if it's people who just talk too damn much. I was able to cut my video down to like 5 minutes to demo my stuff, and I put some royalty-free jazz music in the background like I do for a YouTube video, right? And I just iMovie it together, and like all the managers were like, how did you do this? And I'm like, wait. So that's doing this YouTube shit coming in clutch again for some hilarious reason. I was like, it's just OBS, what do you
Yeah, but no, I was ranting to you. I was like, I never want to be promoted to a point where this is my main job, right? Where you're just like flying everywhere. You gotta wear a suit into work every day. You gotta get presentations.
I'm all about dressing up, especially because I started going outside again and like getting back in good shape.
Suits though,
my better clothes, bro. If you don't. I don't mind wearing suits all the time because I be looking fly. That's what's up. Like I started dressing up at work, and I'm feeling
That's
like
a hassle.
Nah, it's a hassle where it's worth it.
I don't like being self-conscious about my clothes when I eat, when I drink coffee, when I like sit
Bro,
to make sure it doesn't get like
that's
fucking
a skill
wrinkled.
issue. That's a skill issue.
Oh,
Iron your clothes.
here we go.
Don't spill your food on yourself. What are you, 12?
You know what this taught me? You know what this taught me? Like when I get my coffee at Starbucks every day, and I started learning to check if the cup is at the seam. You know how the cup has that little seam in it?
I don't know what you're talking about because I don't buy Starbucks. I brew my own coffee.
The point is, I check the lid on my Starbucks now because the spills have been an issue. All right, this is called adulting.
Adulting, where you need to pay people to make stuff for you. You make your own damn coffee. You fucking
make my own coffee, grow my own fucking coffee beans.
Yeah, it's not. No, just get the grounds. Get the grounds. Get a coffee maker. That's what I do. Shit, I got a single serve one and a is it a carafe? Is that how you pronounce it? Where you can make a bunch of cups at once, and I just drink a little bit of coffee throughout the day.
I have no idea. Sure, let's say yes.
You don't have it. Whatever. Get one of those. The fuck?
What
do you mean that? It saves
when
you
you're
money
in the office, are you buying a coffee maker for the office? Like,
you don't have a coffee maker in the office? That's a bigger question.
No, especially since our offices are abandoned because of the fucking pandemic.
Okay, yeah, then that makes sense.
We used to get like water cooler service.
Oh my god, spill issue. That's funny. All right. We're supposed to be talking to Cydia, but my mind is clearly not on the game right now.
It's ranting hour. I'm pretty sure early on you said ranting hour can be about anything.
You know what? Actually, you're right. Fuck. Like I've been asking previously, I hope y'all been hitting the gym, man. For real. Get those numbers up. Hit that deadlift.
This is all relatable shit. Look at the chat. People are like agreeing.
I like to think that my audience is at least real people.
Yeah, like PCC too, right? Like we've had a lot of success just talking about that's why the post show is popular because we just talk about things.
You talk about real life.
That's the exclusive service we bring to you that no other Defo content creator can do. And talk about things outside of Defo. Exactly. Yeah.
Energy drinks is the way to go. No, they're not. Those will kill you. That is actually the wrong way to go. That's the horrible way to go. Yeah, all that sugar and shit. No, yeah, that Crockett Robinson. Also, I feel. Let me not roast your first name, but Crockett's an interesting first name. Talking about business hour. Everything is business. Life is business. I'm realizing that more and more every day. FF7 tomorrow, yes. I am doing rain dances that we get at 7R2, dude, bro. I'm so excited. I can't contain myself. Oh man, I love Final Fantasy 7. Woo, baby. Illustriously, I did not pronounce that word correctly. Jesus Christ. Wait, that was a word I used to say all the time, wasn't it? Now I can't even say it. What the fuck?
Illustrious?
Illustriously premium ranting hour vibes. Word. Lard is a people. No, Lard is a he's like a singularity of down bad. you cannot get caught lacking around him. Was it Yoshi that made that Wario edit of the tier 13 bosses?
Yeah,
that's
Yoshi
really
Pop,
funny.
yeah.
That's really funny. Oh my god.
I don't know why people really not recognize this enemy. It's from FF6, I think. At least
did not play FF6 enough to recognize.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
There's a lot of rumblings that they're going to announce a Crisis Core remaster. That's probably copium, but I mean, I'm willing to speak it into existence. How about Garnet not being enough to carry people through tier 9? That's been an interesting phenomenon.
Is that really true? Speaking of which, I'm watching a stream right now of somebody running all the featured characters, and they're on like hour 3 of attempts on Reckoning alone.
That's what. When I say carry, I mean like it's not a win button.
Is it not? Like I said, I haven't watched the Garnet runs, although I did watch Raw's attempted Garnet run on Monday, and it was pretty close. He almost one-shot it, not knowing anything. So I want to say Garnet's still OP as shit. If anything, this fight has shown me how OP she really is, because I think all the Garnet clears can be under 50 turns, and I haven't seen any other team comp come close to under 50.
What did I get? I wonder. But I had my 5 out of 5 Kadash. I hope I'm not dying because I've been streaming more frequently, but that really is just like an
Maybe.
easier. What was that?
Maybe.
Oh, I thought you called me a
Honest.
baby. Okay, I came in at and I had looked like 5 turns of Laguna's BT effect up, so I came in at 64, but I had Laguna, Gallows, and Kadaj. Garnet busted AF.
Steve Alicia says, wait, no. Crockett Robinson says, I'm disappointed that Jesse's going to be a character. I was not a thirsty Jesse fan in the FF7
Why would you
remake.
admit in public you have shit taste? You should have kept that to yourself.
Well, first of all, I'm on board with that. I don't like
why
Jesse
would you
in
admit in public
remake.
you have shit? Okay,
I don't
well,
like
actually,
Jesse
you
in
have
remake.
continually admitted in public you have shit taste, so yeah, that's
But
consistent.
no, that's you, buddy. That's you. But
Maybe drop some.
I don't
words.
see
You better
the-
watch your mouth.
I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem with characters again. The easy answer is they're running out of waifus, and here's one. Like,
I need
who
to
else?
clip the one episode because I already forgotten it where I said I don't care about new characters unless I like them or whatever, and even then I don't really care. Man, I don't know what video it was, but the one where I made fun of people who call characters by their names like Nanaki and Claire. I got another essay from somebody.
Who's Claire? Oh, Lightning.
Lightning,
right?
yeah, and he was like, "This the first thing he put was he was like, this is my Dave Chappelle," and I was like, "Huh?" And then he edited it to "This is my Zach," and I was still like, "Huh?" Cause ain't no way I'm writing long ass YouTube comments to some niggas YouTube. That's mad weird. So right off the bat, the energy was not there. Second off, he was like, how dare you? Like it was some gross mischaracterization of whatever the fuck I said. Because whatever he was mad, I definitely didn't know what he was talking about. So I just hit him with the okay. And if you're listening to this right now, like, go get some bitches. Honestly, like that whole essay chain was such a bitchless statement. I don't. A younger me might have argued with that. It wasn't even Idiot of the Week worthy. It was just cringe. It was like, why would you write that? I don't know, bro. People are weird. I mean, it kind of proved the point. If you call Red 13 Nanaki, you're probably weird. It's a correlation, bro. I don't know what to say. And if you get upset by that, the shoe fits.
I honestly feel like the people who are like that are people who like gatekeep nerddom or something. Like the worst like Star Wars or Star Trek fans who think they're cool because they like to prove their esoteric knowledge and this like nerdy subject
they don't realize they're weird. Yeah,
like I'm a real fan because I call him by his true name Nanaki or something.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, really, it's not that.
You're not cooler. What did they say about Freya guy? Nanaki's not gonna come bang you because you keep calling him by his real name, man. Like you need to fucking chill.
Oh man, people admitting skill issue with me? Yeah, word. I mean, I felt y'all. It's on my channel, my JP run. I missed the HP requirement after 40 minutes of not knowing what I was doing. It's a tricky stage. I don't know if the stage is like hard. Because Treeboy got me thinking yesterday when he brought up the difficulty thing. Because if you didn't check out Historia Crux last night, we talked about stuff I've already forgotten because my concept of time is just gone now. I'm just on a minute to minute basis. That sounds so sad. I'm joking. And Treeboy was saying something, and at the time I was like, I don't care enough to talk about it, but it's interesting. Sorry. But actually, I still don't care, so never mind. Witnessing all the Kadaj sagas, word. That is funny. That is funny. But we're seeing the Kadaj saga, so thank you, RBK, for bringing that up. Garnet can make it harder because they reach the thresholds faster, make it possible for it not to get the orb back up in time. Interesting. Huh. Garnet is so good that she's not good. Huh. Never thought about it like that.
It depends. You must either not be running like Realm or Vincent or whoever for the orb. You must be running a niche orb checker. Because I'm sure like with the right characters, that's not a fucking issue at all.
Let me find my tweet. Because Cross reminded me the other day that I tweeted something. I thought I said it, but apparently I typed out into Twitter, Tifa can water kick me unconscious. What? At like 10 in the morning. That was funny. I don't like remake Jesse, but if Dorgan gets in, fine. You are entitled to your wrong opinion. Neon is the last waifu. Jesse's fine. The only I really don't care. It's Jesse. I don't give a fuck. How about Dark Cecil's burst animation? God, I love it.
It's kind of plain. I don't know why people are like fanboying out, but it does reference that iconic moment in the game, so I'm cool with it.
It's cool. Like it's like the concepts, and the effects are cool. I'm for it.
I do like. I guess it's like standard for cameos to show up in BTs now. It's been for a while. I guess
you might be onto something.
Like every BT since like most of the BTs since Locke have had like cameos, right? I mean, not Locke, Zidane. Yeah, like Celeste has the cameo. I know Iroha. A bunch of them have somebody jump in.
Yeah, they do. I don't mind.
Doesn't Machina have somebody jump? Yeah, I don't mind. I'm saying like I like that this is just a thing now. Like this is the crossover game where they just have people all the time.
It's fun to see. The BTs have the between series or the inter series.
I wish they'd reflect the costumes you buy though. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I agree. I almost have all Dark Souls series. Playing other games, yeah, that's a good feeling. There's other games in this. Agree, fix the Kadash cap. Why doesn't anybody obsessively call Shadow Clyde? Because he's black. How do you not like remake Jesse? I don't know. Thank you for telling me to get Kadash. Hey man, listen, as long as I can help out like one person, then I'm good. As long as some people listen. Same with when way back when I was telling people Ace was a sleeper, and then they realized it like Shiva and stuff, and later on they're like, wait, Ace is sleeper. Why wasn't he hyped? Because he wasn't in the algorithm. And I can't save everybody. I've kind of given up on trying to save a lot of people, to be honest, because the one people I can't save, and then like 5 more hype beats pop up. It just is what it is. I do my thing. Nothing's worse than Sephiroth's. Disagree. Shentoto's BT animation is the worst. Hands down. Worst attack and worst music. Do you disagree with that, Mino?
No, I can't. I don't know. Sephiroth's pretty bad though. It's right there with her.
I never thought of calling Shadow Clyde because you're a well-adjusted, socially adjusted human. You don't need to do that. Just like you probably never thought of calling Lightning Claire because she's lightning. Do you call Batman being just Bruce? Hey, look, it's Bruce. Nah. No. Y'all are the kids who call their mothers by their first name.
You guys call Goku Kakarot in casual conversation?
Word,
like,
yeah.
I don't fucking know. You guys are fucking weirdos, dog.
Hey, listen to me, Susan. I'm not going to time out right now. Take me on this lead to the grocery store. That's y'all, bro. Oh my god. Aerith BT is gonna have a Kefka cameo? Oh no, Leo. Wait. Okay, I just read 2. Aerith needs the chair. Who calls Shadow Clyde? It's like calling. Did you not finish that message, Cross? Even Navarre never calls Shadow Clyde. Yeah, even Navarre doesn't do it. So that's how you know it's bad if you do it. Okay. I don't know where this is going. I am legitimately a mess right now. Oh man.
What are the community posts?
Yeah, I was gonna pull that up. Let's do that. I was trying to do that as I grabbed my water, but then I needed my right hand to do it, but I had the water in my right hand. There we go. Unfortunately, YouTube is created by drug addicts, and they don't. When you say sort by top, it doesn't actually sort by top. So like, look, I'm pretty sure Cross is number 1 on this post, but the one at 6 is above 11, and then there's a 2, and then there's nothing, and then there's a 5. What kind of bullshit is this?
Yeah, I don't know why things do that. Reddit works like that too.
It's No, Reddit has a best, and then Reddit has a top, I think. And I think, actually, I don't know the difference. I think because it might add up upvotes and downvotes in one of them, and then just count total upvotes on the other. One might be a like revenue versus profit. I'm trying to brain not working. Regardless, I think Cross won most upvoted. Let me take a quick scan through here. Yeah, like there's two unless this guy just what the fuck is Nova? Why does it show on screen? I'm a crackhead. I didn't. Oh, that's right, because I didn't fix the scrolling issue I had. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so Cross, thank you, brother Cross. Again, y'all check out his channel on Twitch and YouTube. Check the replies on Cross's. With some of these FRs having stuff like HP damage cap up and stuff if you hit a certain condition. Do you think LD only FRs have the ability to keep up with some of the BT FR units in the game? Well, the way I look at BT units is that if you play other gachas, they're the 5 stars. Like, they're just always going to be better. So, by design, BT units are going to always be on top. It's just the way the game is, and I don't have an issue with that. And usually they're showcasing the really popular characters, unless it's Chagrin. So, or let me reframe that. The headliners for the series, and I think they're the ones that deserve the most promotion in the devs' eyes. So, I don't think LD only FRs will ever catch up with BT units just because the BT phase is a powerful thing, but that's by design. You have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I've been watching the JP sales charts for the last few months just to be tracking things, and I also have been doing research for when the FR comes. And first of all, guys, the game only makes money when they drop a new BT. If you track that shit, literally the only time anyone is buying anything in this game is when a new BT character comes, because they usually come with a costume. The BTs are usually hype. Nobody's throwing money out for random fucking FR
They're
regular
the 5
characters.
stars. They're the 5 stars.
So embrace the BT. You need that better rarity. I don't think anyone's usually excited for just pulling a like Fusoya or Jesse or whoever gets their fucking FR. There's not a lot of hype these event FRs. Let's be real. The BT is where all the profit and all the gacha is. And then I also was checking some character, the Lard's character popularity is not.
Out? What are you guys talking? What did Lard say? They got shot. Oh.
What did Lard?
I don't know. They're saying Lard's comment got deleted.
Oh, well.
But
probably. But yeah, not all characters are created equal. I was really curious. I want to bring this up when TCC gets to Cam FR, but it looks like Cam. Not a lot of people. The game didn't make a lot of money on Cam. Let's say that, right? Renoa, Tifa, these BTs sold way better. Decil BT is selling better than Cam. And I'm really wondering if in JP, not enough people got Cam for it to super matter. It sounds like it all over the place in our community, right? But then I'm thinking, look at T9. Everyone in GL had the right characters ready to go, lined up. I wonder if the Cam issue is going to be way worse in GL because the foresight is there. And everyone's gonna be fucking pulling him. So I think it might be a much larger fucking problem in GL than here. But I was saying a lot of characters are not that popular. Fucking Cam PT did not do well sales-wise. Very interesting to see. And it's just dude, they're running out of fucking characters. I don't know how they're gonna keep the hype going, BT-wise. Who else is popular that hasn't gotten one that you would want to have one?
Yeah, I don't know. But we're not talking BT candidates, you fuckers. I don't care. Whoever gets one, gets one. I don't care. Shut the fuck up preemptively. Looking at chat a little. No one's sitting through Supernova. YouTube sucks. Timing out. Indo. Probably down horrendous. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm glad Cam from the city and team made it to Defo. How does that make you feel,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured. Oh, looking at Malicite's comment, there's quite a few LD only FRs that are insanely good. That applies to, I mean, LD only FRs being good has nothing to do with what Cross said at all.
Cross is talking power-wise, right? I don't know.
Yeah, so he's talking about the power gap between BT and non-BT. He said there's good LD units.
BT should be
stronger. Yeah, they should be stronger.
They should be stronger.
Just by nature of how it's made.
Everyone complains that, like, oh, you can get anything in Defo because it's so generous, but you can't realistically get all the BTs as free to play. Like, I feel like BTs are the only real gacha.
Yeah.
Everything else is pretty much guaranteed if you want it.
It should have been more expensive.
Yeah.
Everything should have been more expensive. But, yeah, I see what you mean. Good topic, Cross. We can move on from that. Top 5 least viable units of all time with Ultima Weapon. Thancred, Shantoto, Steiner, Lulu. I think Rydia escaped hell finally. Fuck Rydia. Fuck the guy who wrote that essay on my channel. And who's always been ass? Barret.
Are we talking about always ass? Didn't we say Barret?
Barret, Lulu, Thancred, Steiner,
Deuce.
Yeah, Deuce. Deuce is still kind of a turd. I think Deuce's best showing was her 35 CV. Yikes! So was Lulu's.
I don't even think she was good there, right? Like,
I mean, like that was when like buffs kind of mattered. Well, her buffs helped a lot for magic units, but like the whole getting broken thing was bad. Yeah, Barret's at the bottom. Definitely Barret, Lulu, Steiner, Thancred. I'm forgetting somebody. Chat, help me out. Who am I forgetting? Someone who's always been bad. Looking through the list of characters right now. King had a period where he was good.
Yeah, I wouldn't put King on that list.
Waka's alright. So yeah, Zell escaped hell. It's funny, like, talking to people who started the game way later and they haven't known how, like, some character, like Cater being just the biggest meme. That's a long time ago. Snow was a meme for a while, hilariously enough. Lion was bad too, but Lion isn't. I'm not gonna say Lion's, but Edgar's always been kind of missing an identity.
Yeah, Edgar's definitely on that list. I would put Lion on that list. I don't feel like
I'm putting Lion over Edgar easily.
Yeah.
Because if we're giving a 5 worst, Palom.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
I forgot he was in the game. Yep, Palom's in that list. There you go. Is Palom there? I don't know. Who else could? No, Gilgamesh. I might put Gilgamesh. He's got a BT though. I don't know.
Did you put Caius on that list?
No, I'm not gonna put Caius on that list.
Tigran?
No.
Really?
Really? I think a C90 is not terrible. His initial showing was terrible, but now he's probably, let's say, like average. Okay, Zande's pretty poo. It's bottom 5 though, because some of these characters are worse off because they've been in the game longer and still haven't figured it out. Like Thancred. Thancred was one of the first characters.
Thancred is just horrible everywhere.
He's cooked.
I don't know why he still has fans. He's not good enough at 14
He's like, I'm getting cooked. Like that's Thancred. I only played for a year, so I can't say. Yeah, Barret. It's gonna be top 3. Barret, Lulu, and Thancred. Definitely super poop.
I'm gonna throw in Alice.
Okay, nah, Cap.
Nah, nobody uses her. I don't care. Even her biggest fans.
No, stop. Here's how I'm gonna dismantle that. Ready? Would you rather bring Alice or Barret
in there? Okay, fuck. I was gonna say when they each released, but no, yeah, that's still not close.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Lulu, no. Even now, I'd still rather bring Alice over Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu feels really bad.
Yeah, Lulu's ass. Okay, so how would you fix them? Start over, new kit, And how
All
do
you
I
have to do is add numbers, more
add
dumps.
numbers.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
More damage. Especially Barrett, more damage. How do I stream my gameplay with a face cam? I don't know. Use OBS and start from there. Alright, moving on. That's funny. Talk about overused units. About why it's considered not good or why it's considered good. I'm not quite sure what this means. You mean like meta?
I don't know.
Popular, easy to use. I don't care what people use. I think units being able to work in every stage is ZK says something really what I've been trying to say for a while now. He phrased it so perfectly. He's like, units doing well in bad stages doesn't mean anything. And actually, I don't know where that was going with that.
Yeah, what does that mean? I'm not even.
Yeah.
I don't even know that.
In fact, I tried to quote him and I failed terribly. So while I try and find that quote, if you're talking about popular units, I think that's more of an indictment of the lack of balance versus the strength of the units. I mean, because some units are good. I don't know where I'm going with this. Fuck. Who cares if people get used a lot as long as if we have options and the content's challenging. I think that's the bigger thing in hand. I don't know. I really got nothing in mind because FR is coming. Overused units. Are you talking about like Garnet or something?
Yeah, like I was thinking like Garnet and Cam and stuff, quote unquote overused units that you'll see everywhere.
I don't care. It's not my game. Okay, here it is. Being strong in challenging stages is a better sign of how good a character is. And stomping weak stages doesn't show off how strong any unit is. So if you're talking about like Garnet getting spam, actually I don't know where I'm going with this. That's just a bar. More potency sounds good. Wish Alpha Node didn't just die while Shinryu hits. Hey, you can use them to not get broken. Just because HP poison sucks doesn't mean you can't use a unit. It just means HP poison sucks. Alpha Node is more than HP poison. Right, let's being a little reductionist can make you miss out on some fun parts of people's skills. Like Alpha Node's got a good HP plus and Brave plus, so you can hit those conditions for various FRs. It's just you don't want to lean on his HP poison, especially through the animations. Ramsey got outshadowed by Garnet. Whatever. Let me. There's something important. These overused units will provide no benefits at all due to lack of having F4 boards or having an FR itself. That is a misconception. Just because a unit doesn't have force enhancement or doesn't have an FR does not mean they are they are useless in Shinryu. I think the point that using non-force enhanced units feels bad once you're used to having force enhanced units got morphed over time into no force enhanced, no FR means bench, and that's just not the case. Because what is most important is increasing the number, and even if you don't increase it as much, if they're contributing, it just means you're going to be doing less damage. But it doesn't mean you're doing zero. Like it's it's not that hard of a cutoff. It just makes things a little more difficult as well. It's like I don't want to say it's like running no artifacts, but it's like running no artifacts. You'll do less damage, but you can still get the job done with proper play. It's just having force enhance is like greasing the wheels, where it makes it easier to get things done. But it's not a death sentence for units, and I think that's something people will. It's something that I can't. All these concepts about force are kind of weird to understand, so you guys get your hands on, and then you're just kind of like, oh, like Ultima Weapon. Remember, how people were freaking out about Ultima Weapons and cores and planning their asses off, and people got their hands on it for a month, and all that shit died because people realized it's not that deep. Force is the same thing.
It's always the same.
It's always the same thing.
Hard for me to care about like talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Like teaching FR, I'm not gonna fucking do that.
I'm not doing it either. I don't.
And like I say every time, like BC keeps saying, it'll make more sense when you get there. But I'm like, dude, so many games already use this system. This isn't a brand new gameplay element. If you guys have been around, it's pretty familiar stuff, man. It's just more. It's always the same thing, right? Like with Ultima Weapons, like they help make things easier and help more shit get through the gap, but you can play without it. Who cares?
Yeah, you don't need it. It just makes things easier. That's all it is. No need to blow it out of proportion. You didn't do anything wrong here, Ace. I'm just pointing out the little bit of a hyperbole. But yeah, Blind Eye. Blind Eye is the most violent person on the planet. I learned that today. An explanation on why Waka is the best character for T10. If you look in Waka's call sometimes ignores paralysis immunity, and the paralysis version of Waka's LD debuff can enable cam shenanigans. So if you get the right roll on his LD debuff on his call, you can cam your way through Tier 10.
Wait, so could you do that like when the wave starts and then reset if you don't get it?
I don't know exactly.
Okay, because I mean,
I just know because it's paralyzed immune. But
yeah. I mean that's a cool tidbit, but also like, do I really want to? Do I really want to?
You might not want to, but some sociopaths will. I mean, there's people focusing on dueling Tier 9 right now. I mean, some people just play the game different, and I'm okay with that. I like to put the information out there. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's fair. So yeah, that is a thing you can do, but also get Charlotta because she's broken. All right, moving through the lists. Which FR list characters with upcoming C90 shine in Shinryu era? Again, there's not really okay. I can give you a confident answer in that Aerith, Gladio, probably Core. It gets murky because sometimes you bring a unit that has an FR but you don't press it, and just the same way you could bring a unit that has a BT and not press it necessarily. Because Force continues to get more what's the word I'm looking for? More Force conditions are coming out, and that means more nonsense can come about, and that brings units more into relevance. For example, the one I always bring up is Arciela. I love using Arciela with Aerith because Arciela can hit the special HP attack, and they buff like crazy, and I like putting Kain in the air and doing damage because Kain's Aerith's FR condition is used as transformed Braver HP attack, and when you use Kain's W jump, that counts as a transformed Braven HP. So with him leaving counts as hitting Aerith's FR. So stuff like that. Like I wasn't using Arciela that much, but now because she hits a condition of an FR that I have, it brought her back into relevance in my party. But before that, I wasn't using her at all. And the same thing keeps happening. Like we just got 2 Dark FRs in a row with Seiss and Leon. No, Seiss and now Dark Knight Cecil. And that's made Leon a bit more relevant as well. And Maria's FR with off-turn healing, that brought Leon up to the forefront as well. So it's not as simple as units fall off. It's more like some units are just waiting for that FR that they fit right into, and they're like right back to it. But the heavy hitters I'd say are Gladio. Gladio for sure. FR lists, I'm not going to talk about BT characters because you probably want their FR, but Gladio is probably number 1. They made him broken again. Aerith is really good.
Speaking of FRBT characters, a quick tangent, man. Yep. I'm so fucking sick of hearing it's everyone's saying this more and more because FR is around the corner. I'm so fucking sick of people saying Kane's FR is trash, you just need his BT. And everyone's saying I'm gonna pull Kain, but I'm only gonna pull his BT and not his FR. I feel like that's the worst fucking take, because if you're gonna use a character all the time, why not get their full kit? This is Arciela no, was it EX all over again? Was that the meme back in the day?
That was the meme. I don't think it's the same. Do you mind elaborating?
You really, I mean, like, why, if you're gonna invest heavily in a character, why skip a weapon? Right? Like, if some people are saying, I'm going to pull Kain, I'm going to bring him to all the fights because he's been usable for 8 months, but I'm not going to pull his FR, I'm just going to token his BT. Do you feel like that's a sane take? Like, yes. Why not just
that's fine.
Fully kit it out?
Why get you never press the button unless you're in BT phase, and that's a maybe.
Isn't it a boost to stats all around as a weapon tier?
No, because you're equipping Ultimate. It's not a passive stat boost like EX Plus was.
It doesn't give you anything?
No.
It's just the button?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that
Really?
up. Yeah,
really?
Dude. What did you think it gave?
Seriously.
What did you think it gave?
I thought we were going off the old logic of like every piece of gear MLB adds something to the character.
Well, it adds to his FR.
Motherfucker.
It doesn't. If you don't
Jesus
press that
Christ.
button, it is essentially not there.
Are you serious?
It's just a button in BT phase for Kane. Yeah.
That feels like a design oversight. If it doesn't add any, like, because I think, like, even all the old gears and even, like, all the old shitty-ass fucking armors and stuff would add some passive stats.
It does nothing for him if it's there. It's an ability that it brings him into force time.
Because, like, okay. I feel like
You're getting cooked in the chat.
No. I feel like I got a leg to stand on. I got some copium left.
Are you sure?
Okay? Yeah. I feel like I'll be justified when the FR boards come, because I was thinking that's how the LDs work too, right? Like in the beginning, it was just abilities.
I'm going to fight back on that.
But when the boards came, you get passives.
To quote the great Nidre, you're at that point you should pull for Kane with FR boards if you want to use his FR and not.
Motherfucker!
Yes.
Holy shit!
Got him!
Fuck Nidre.
Yeah, fuck
Holy
Nidre.
fuck. I hope he
Piece of
listens to this later.
Yeah,
oh my
fuck
god.
Nidre.
Damn, I just got roasted.
Yeah,
I got no leg to stand on. I got no leg to stand on. Holy shit. I got eaten at every
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
No, yeah, that is a completely reasonable take. I'd probably go in the same camp for Shalata, to be honest. Her FR is kind of booty too, but the BT is godly. And if
Wait,
you
her
say-
FR doesn't drop. Oh, no, they drop simultaneously, right?
Shalata?
Yeah. I mean, Shalata's FR and BT?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you could probably skip Shalata's stuff because a lot of people don't usually press that. And if you're not pressing it, you might. It's like functionally like it's not equipped because the equip order still goes Ultima, BT, and then it's FR, then EX, then LD. So yeah, there's just no reason. So that's why I was saying it gets murky. Considering people FR-less characters, because depending on what team you're running, some characters are FR-less, because sometimes I run Luna Freya FR-less on paper, because I don't press her FR, these are other buttons. But
They should have locked, like, force enhancement levels behind that or something, but like I said, they've got to be going that direction with boards, right? Because now that I think about it, LD was the same way until boards came, then you needed the LD maxed out to unlock, like, board passives and stuff.
Oh, hey, Blind Eye. What's up, Blind Eye? Mr. Violence himself. So yeah, I'm glad we cleared that up. So yeah, FR-less characters, it's a really gray area because there's no passive that you get. So if you're not pressing the button, they are an FR-less character in the party.
Which is cool. I like the concept of
it definitely
use what you get,
keeps
right?
a lot of people like way more viable.
I like
I
the
felt the
concept.
viability going on like up of units without sacrificing team building, like and like decisions matter. Like I think that's why I really like your decisions in the party matter. Like team building really matters, while people are still like generally good, provided you build around them. I think that's a good state for things to be in, or you can just bum rush it, but you don't have to do that. Which I also enjoy. Cool. Thank you, 10 Carflow, for springboarding that. Red Melon Man, Buck Nasty himself. World's greatest hater. FR animations are kind of trash. Okay. Okay, cool. Glad you think that. There was something else up here. Opera Omni can have so many questions before it gets repetitive. You mean like the 20 people that ask me who was good every single time I make one of these community posts? You mean like those kind of questions? I agree. That could create a burnout for a character. I am great at managing burnout because you know what I do? If I feel like I'm doing too much, I do less. It's very simple. Just like if you're fat and you want to lose weight, you just eat less food. It's just that simple. I don't do this for a living. In fact, I'm actively losing money by doing YouTube. I only do it because it's fun. But if I feel like I'm doing too much, I will just do less. You can see me taking breaks in between stuff. So yeah. But no, I'm not going to do more of this because I talk about Genshin sometimes, and I've been slowly converting some more people to it, although they're still in the closet about it. I have Guardian Tales on my phone. I have not played it enough, but I started the game like a couple months ago. Pineapple on pizza. All right, I'm going to disregard everything you just said. Thoughts on Cloud rework? I don't know. I never use Cloud. I don't like using him, but he's my favorite character. But I never use him. Feel free to super chat. By the way, we are 0% of the way to hitting the super chat goal. Why do I get more super chats and runs than I do in ranting hour? Y'all are so backwards, bro.
Wait, you get more in runs?
Yeah, well, maybe it's because I explicitly say I'm ignoring chat, give me money. And I engage with chat a lot during these. That's probably why, because I give you all attention. Damn, I need to be more cold. This is what I get for not preparing anything and telling y'all, fuck you, pay me. Because I can't say fuck you, pay me, because this is the content. Damn it. I need to fix that. More money. 2 questions. I read this earlier. This was interesting. Why don't you level characters up to level 90? Because I forget. That's really it. Like, I get to the battle and I'll be like, all right, Tree Void for 10 Canadian dollar reduce. Super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude. Elpheus, I just forget, bro. It's sometimes the answer to the question is the simplest one. I just forget to level you. The biggest influx of Ultimate Cores comes when there's 4 characters that can reach level 90. What happens when everyone's 90 already? We don't get shit. Only premium pass users get the cores aside from 6 warrior quests and random givings out of Ultimate Cores. Yeah, that's it. They just don't give you anymore. Pay up.
Yeah, someone said that they might do something with C100. I believe it. Probably more orbs coming in from there. You don't think so?
I'd imagine they're going to cap it. Yeah. 4 free-to-play ultimate weapons right now in JP. It's pretty good. That's already pretty generous. And then a refund every month. Yeah. I don't see them doing anything else. How enjoyable do you think the beginning of FR era will be for players planning on skipping the first few FRs released? Your battles are gonna take longer, unless, well, actually, I don't even know that, because you can see it in my videos. I didn't understand the concept, and I assume most everyone who doesn't read will be in that same spot until they can get it and master how building up the gauge works. I plan on having Kane's FR maxed so I can breeze through those fights. So I think I've said, the budget option is get Kane's BT and you got a good unit, you're good. But I plan on getting his FR along the way and maxing it, because it will be good someday. At least those first 3 fights, it'll make them easier, then I can bench them forever.
Yeah, it'll be good someday.
Yeah, it'll be good someday. So I don't mind maxing it now. Plus, I've been playing for 4 years, and I have a lot of power stones, so it's nothing to me. But otherwise, you have to lean on a friend FR, depending how force enhancer units are. It's like the Kane fight's tricky. The Cryo fight is not tricky, and then the Vraska's final Aeon fight is tricky. So I don't want to say tier 9 level, but you're gonna have to be thinking through at least Kane and Vraska's fight. 6 warrior quests took me 40 minutes because I didn't manage my force correctly. And then, so I'm gonna say that enjoyable is a nebulous metric. You fuckers always trying to hoard. How manageable is it to max? Depends on how many high power stones they give us for beating Shinryu in the first month. Can't quite answer that because it depends on how much you got. And how should you expect to pace yourself between maxing FRs? 1 to 2 a month. 1 to 2 a month.
Yeah, it's always the standard, guys. This isn't new again.
Well,
EX
we gotta remember that some people aren't new and they don't know. This is some people's new weapon tuning pass. Remember when LDs first kicked off and people were confused?
BT pluses were 8 months ago maybe.
Yeah. Well, this is a new weapon. It wasn't like a new weapon. It was a weapon upgrade.
Yeah, but it's the same rarity of 1 or 2 a month.
Yeah. Yes and no, but steeper. we don't get a new weapon tier often, so I try and keep that into consideration. Tree Void for $5 Canadian reduce. Who's your favorite FFA character and why is it Smelfy? Alright. Chat, help me out here. Do you guys remember Selfie being referred to as Smelfy in Final Fantasy VIII?
No. That doesn't sound real.
That's what we all were saying. That doesn't... Because Tree Void said it twice on Crux yesterday, and we're like, what? And he's trying to make it a thing that she was referred to that in FF8, and I'm pretty sure it's not true.
Yeah, I would Google it, but I'm afraid it would take me to the same kind of like
the same kind of stuff you're usually looking at.
The gross shit that Tree Void's probably getting that from. Like, I think he's mixing that up with the actual story. I don't know, man. Like, that's not a thing.
Yeah, I don't know, fam. I don't know. I remember Irvine calling her Smelfy. Huh.
Do you have a screenshot?
Yeah, I mean, I believe it.
It didn't happen. Yeah.
It's my favorite game. I don't remember it all. Alfie for $5. Indo requests you to say Smelfy. Oh, I've said it multiple. Let me clear the air. I'm gonna turn off the music too, so you can just get a sound bite of it. Let me get real close to the mic too, ASMR style. Wait. Smelfy. There you go, Indo.
You like laughed at the end there. I don't know, man. You need another take.
Really? I do? Okay. Smelfy. Smelfy. Holy. Alright. Well, I can't wait to see what curse thing he creates with that. Okay. Oh no. See, we've hit the down bad flag in chat. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. we triggered the condition. Ah! No. Why do you?
Somebody said smell feet. Is that what you're thinking of, Tree Void?
Oh, Doki, that makes a lot more sense yesterday. Navarre said don't.
God.
Navarre, my friend, you are too late. Sine wave gonna clip it? Yeah. Man, okay, that makes so much more sense. So what happened yesterday on Crux was Tree Void was trying to ask Siri to get pictures of people smelling feet, but he didn't mute his mic, so he played it off as smell feet. Because then he kept going on about Cloud of Darkness's feet, didn't he?
I know, right?
Oh
I know,
man!
God.
Bro,
shit.
He's trying to smell Cod's feet, not smell feet. Smell feet. The down bad flag has been activated. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Alright. Jesus. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing a pre-FR era video. I just don't give it off the fuck anymore. I've been talking about it so long throughout these. Just listen to these. What character do you feel lack an identity or anything separates them and others do the similar things? All the bad ones. How would you fix it?
Shit. Lulu's a prime example, right?
Lulu, if there were fire FRs, Lulu, like that were Nebraska. If there were fire damage FRs, Lulu's stonks would go up considerably because since she would overlap, then that would mean any character. You don't need to bring a non-elemental character to hit a fire FR's condition. You just bring Lulu or her calls, and you've done it. So that's the practical application for it. It's just that it hasn't been that's honestly the perfect example of what I was talking about before, where FRs outside of characters can make older characters better. Like as soon as we get a fire damage FR that's got good increases, like Lulu's is gonna be real good. But right now there's nobody that can take advantage of it, so she's garbage. That's like the perfect example. What were you gonna say?
Watch, man. FR boards are gonna make those evergreen. Maybe Lulu will still have her time to shine.
She'll one day.
Coming back. I don't know. We'll see.
One day.
I'm curious to see what they do with boards. It's very funny how boards are dropping the same time GL gets their FRs.
Navarre said, "Can you write any examples of characters coming back to a new FRs condition?" So like I mentioned earlier, Leon, Navarre, you're ugly. Leon, Arciela. I think Hope is probably a good LD only unit, by the way, because he's got so much going for him in his kit. Let me. Uh-oh. Yikes, what did I just press? It's a long, because I don't know what every FR does. That's the problem. Ishtola, maybe, because her hitting the special HPs, like it's so wide. I'm trying to think of some good examples though. Off turns got buffed when we got better off turn. Like off turn characters like Yang and etc. got better the more off turn FRs we got. Why am I getting DM'd? Oh well. I thought I had a good answer to that, but I actually don't. I think the only people taking L's right now are the low damage per button press characters, and I'm curious to how they're gonna balance that because right now the game is not in their favor. But I'm trying to think of a good example, but I can't really think of one. It's been more like general use cases. I have Fujin's LD calls getting better because Saban exists. Yeah, it kind of just depends on what these have. Galuf got a huge boost by Rydia's FR being a thing. That's a good example. Galuf, Kamari probably along with dodge characters in general being buffed by Rydia's FR. I think that's a huge one. It's really the FRs that enable a new style of play that bring more characters.
I want to see SYPs when FRs come out, man.
Yeah,
like I want to see.
It's like the second order thinking that's required. Like it's okay, this character has a good kit, but when you gotta dive deeper and say this character enables this character to be really good, and so having to think in advance of all right, I should grab it. Like looking at Kryle's banner, like okay, Kryle's FR is shit, but if you want to use Beatrix's FR in the future, and you don't want to be hindered by Ash's dual element, Kryle is the only solo Thunder Enchant call in the game. So that is a reason to go for Kryle's banner. Not just for it, so you can't just evaluate characters on just their FR. You got to look at them like two steps in. It's not just that simple anymore. And yes, I agree. I am curious to who might be able to exhibit this second order thinking. I'm thinking of bringing my videos back. I just need to find a good way to do it.
Do it.
I need a good way to do it. That's not. It's not killing me.
Yeah, because it sounds like a lot of fun. This FR will be good if you like using these characters, but I think that's too big.
Or grab this character's LD because their kit or their call will be very important for enabling this FR down the line, and they're not going to come back for another like 6 months. So slight tangent on that, but it's going to be funny when people are hyped to hell about Cam, right? But they don't know the inner workings of it, and then they get there and they've re-rolled an account and they don't have Kurasame and they don't have Selfie, and so the Cam setup will be very tricky to the point where it's not worth doing, and that's the second order thinking coming into play again.
Like I said, I really am curious. I gotta imagine it. The game's very playable without Cam, right? Like,
oh, very, yeah, I did it.
Again, checking
that's
this shit.
I did use the friend. That's actually completely false. I'll have my own Cam. You can. I know people have done it.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm almost want to chart these sales, but I was looking at worst performing BTs. Not only was Cam among them, Gabranth was the worst performing BT. Nobody fucking bought that, apparently.
Wow,
Nobody
tragic.
paid for that shit.
I know he's very good, so it's probably part of the reason.
Well, I mean, I guess he's just not a popular character.
Plus, that
either.
was also like peak Cam bullshit, so.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. But like, right, I'm like, dude, there's not. It doesn't seem like the pull numbers for Cam were that fucking high. In GL, it'll be a different story. Yeah. It'll probably be through the fucking roof, but I kind of want to see where things go. I'm tired of you
I'm
guys.
very
You guys
curious.
you guys run, the bullshit metacoms, but I'm
You
curious what the
guys.
challenger chat, I don't know, audience.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll
I'm
shut up.
curious what the challenge runners are gonna do without like
Me too. Can't
Cam,
wait.
Cam
Yeah.
FR
Like
and
ZK
Vinny.
runs Titus a lot, but he runs over Cam, but because his PT finisher does so many HP attacks.
Yeah, y'all in the
So
community are ugly, by the way.
very
T9
ugly.
has been so fucking funny because all the
Yes.
it's like it's a tough guy circus.
Uh-huh.
So many tough guys who love to like um talk about how good they are at the game and how easy content is when they're running Garnet through everything. So many of these guys had to run full featured banner characters for T9, and they could not do it if they deviated at all. It's like, hey, I got the double Irvine, double Laguna Spheres ready. I got Green Vincent right here. Like a 5 out of 5 UW Galuf and Realm here. Kadaj has been ready since the get-go. So many pure featured character runs from all the tough guys in the community. This is really like when stuff gets hard, people will fold to the path of least resistance.
Oh, yeah.
It was very funny to fucking watch
Taylor's
T9
crew is time.
results get. Yeah, dude, T9 brought out all the fucking frauds.
We can start wrapping up. There's a lot of good QT characters coming. Good FR, but bad BT effect. I don't know. I have a hard time paying attention to characters recently. I just Tell always asks me questions. He's like, "How do you remember this stuff?" And he's like, I keep telling him like, you just ask me the stuff that I remember, because half the time I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this character does. You just look it up. Was there any? How
I thought Kel was the expert. Doesn't he have all the fucking documents, the Famitsu articles?
Yeah, but I'm usually remembering stuff like off the dome. Like, he's got to go look it up. How viable is it running into that force enhance? Again, like I was saying, you can run character. It's just harder. Just harder. It takes longer to charge your gauge, but you can do it. Investment matters, or should matter. Stop. End budget 2022. Invest in your units. If your character is doing 80% of your damage on the team, you should go fully invested on them.
People can't math though. They don't know where the
right.
damage is coming from.
Why getting near useless stuff now for future updates for a terrible idea. Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. Just don't get stuff and sit on it. Get it when you'll use it. Our character points used for FR boards. I don't know. They don't have them yet. If you're talking about force enhance, then yes. But there's also another thing. A tier list of every FR animation. Number 1, Sice. Everything is worse. I don't care about pairings because it's nonsense. Units in FR era that are not worth it. Impossible question. Unless it's Thancred. Fuck Thancred.
Hey, who has the most cameos? I was thinking about it because we were
Kane.
joking about it yesterday, but
Kane's
Kane's and
everywhere.
Machina's FR as well?
Yeah, Kane's everywhere.
He has like 5 or 6 cameos in the game already? Like, I'm not even kidding.
Smash or pass. If you check out Indolent Lawrence YouTube channel, shout out to him. That's my boy. He did a great defo smash or pass. Check that video. It's pretty
Really?
Cool. You didn't see
that?
it?
That sounds like content I'd want to watch.
It's really
I'll
fucking funny.
I'll go check it out
It's
after
really
this.
funny. I'm gonna do one better and just link it in chat right now. That video did really well too. Shout out to Lard, man. Lard is a funny individual. Yeah, Smash and passed all 159 default characters, 3.4k views. Shout out to Lard, bro. Yeah, Lard did his thing with that video. It went off. I'm gonna post it in chat right now. Y'all better check this damn video out. FF9 character win. Stop. If the character doesn't have their own FR, they aren't worth investing in. That's a take from people who. You're echoing through my mic, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. This is a take that's gonna die once people actually start like playing it. Like the people who say this aren't even gonna follow through with this. They're just gonna quietly act like they never said it. Like some of these takes are just so ridiculous that they don't stand the test of time, and all we can do is hold people accountable for saying these things, or they could be giant fucking pussies like they do it on Reddit, who said Vincent's unviable because no HP cap, and then deleted the comment. You got ratioed. Stand your ground, bro, or at least say you were wrong instead of just denying the facts. Jesus Christ. how many battles is it possible for you to pull an FR? Stop hoarding. T10. You need an FR for tier 10. But if you don't
again, all these fucking tough guys are like, I'm gonna do the first month without an FR.
Yeah,
and
why?
then
What are you saving for?
And then I've watched so many streams, guys, like, dude, T9, so funny. I've seen so many people stream this game and say, fuck it, I'm gonna green Vincent BT so I can get through this tier. Like, guys,
what are you ordering for? Bro.
Sometimes the game is just not fun if you try to fucking struggle through it the entire time, and a lot of people are not cut out for that. Yeah,
okay. Because the thing is, you guys have way more reach. Like I was telling anonymous person who started playing Genshin that you will always be more broke than you realize, but the opposite is true in Default. You will always have more resources than you think you will. I'm about to pity Dark Set. Like I dipped under 1 million gems, like kept gemming stuff last month in JP, and I'm already back over it. Like they give you way too much free shit in this game. It'll be fine. You can max some FRs that you won't use. You're not gonna lose that unless you're like dead broke already, and it's fine. But a lot of you have a lot of resources already, and it's okay to invest in some. We got the receipts for we do have the receipts. I don't know, deleting Reddit comments doesn't work because people take screenshots in this old archive stuff. So yeah, tier 9 was BS for me till I brought Kaju EX. Let me send that to Raw Life. Kaju, you mean Kadaj? Kaju EX plus no LD, then it became a joke.
Well, who were the other two people?
Garnet and Gallo, probably.
Yeah, I know. You want to talk about people not knowing who does the most damage? There's so many people who don't realize Gallup's carrying the damage in that fight.
He's doing four single targeted. He has more HP attacks off turn than Fangor does on turn.
Yeah, like he does so much fucking
He was right.
Was it really?
Yeah. Can't make it up. And no shame, but I mean,
why
would you admit it? you should have just gone quiet.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You're good, dog. You're good.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like a shame. It's just funny that we're talking about like people don't realize where the value of their units are. Like you're bringing Garnet and Gallup and be like, oh yeah, Kadaj EX only was the MVP here. It's like nah, man. Like not even close. Like, or there's so many fights where Garnet's off turn does all the damage, and people don't realize they're like, oh, Garnet's just an aura bot. It was this other character, Thancred, who was, doing everything here.
Yeah, funny. Fang and bro, your keyboard is having a stroke, my friend.
You can hear my keyboard?
No, Carflow. He tried to spell Sephiroth and it did not come out correctly. I'm glad I got Vincent's PT. Don't have to worry about getting a dupe. Nice. Do what you gotta do. I mean, yeah, again, we say this all the time. Nobody really gives a fuck who you run.
Yeah, nobody cares.
We really don't get. It's more like.
It's more that people
don't be weird about it.
Don't be when we say tough guys, we mean people who brag about using meta and talking about how good they are at the game, and like, why are you struggling? Like, why do you suck? I brought Garnet, Gallup, and whatever, and it was
going tier 9 is easy peasy, and then they all brought they brought the NPC team, and I brought an NPC team, but I was like, that was some real shit. I had to think, just acknowledge what it is. It's not difficult. Even when I was meta stomp like shit in JP, I'm like,
we usually. At least personally, I only shoot this stuff down if you're using your shit team to talk down to other people, or you're using your shit team to justify a garbage character you carried, like the Jagron sagas and stuff. Yeah, like the Saga runners. The Saga runners do that all the time. Piss me off.
T9 almost made me green Garnet. Dude, what is wrong with you? Hey, you need green Garnet, bro. Oh, is that why you were crying that tier 9 was selling Vincent too hard? Because you were hoarding?
What is this?
Because he said multiple times. They were selling Vincent too hard on tier 9.
Oh my.
No, they weren't. You just keep hoarding. How many gems are you at? 2 million? You lose the right to complain about hard content if you have 2 million gems. You lose the right to complain about hard content if you have 1 million gems, actually, because you can just pull
500k gems, dude. I couldn't spend down I couldn't spend down 500k gems in 6 months when I was actively trying to. So,
oh, man. Thank God the gem cap bullshit's over. All right, I'm ready to wrap up. Thanks for coming through, Mino. I needed the help. I appreciate it.
cool.
I've been dying.
For sure.
I'm excited for Dark. I think I might. Jesus, am I gonna stream tomorrow too? Oh no.
What's Dessel dropping with? Oh, a new tier?
Tier 13. Yeah, that fight's funny. The condition is if they're in force time and they attack you, if there's not a party member below 50% HP, it's a party wipe.
Oh, dude, that's awesome!
Yeah, that's really
Holy
cool.
I love that they're tightening.
So
things
people
up.
are bringing Arden to just like negate that completely, which is really smart. They're bringing Galuf. They're bringing Liud, Queen.
You need your whole party to be under 50?
No, just one person in the party to be under 50.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
really creative. I fuck with that heavy.
Yeah. See, like, no matter what complaints I have about Defo, and I have a big one on Thursday about Realm for you guys, but, like, there's enough good that always keeps me here. There's some creative shit here.
Yeah, sometimes it goes low, but sometimes it's high. And that fight looks the condition alone sounds fun. So
yeah, they need to not be afraid to do more shit like that, right?
Yeah. Lion for $5 reduce. Since you like doing things differently in JP, who will be your flagship FR units for global? Well, for one, I'm actually going to use Sice. 2, I'm actually going to use Barrett. I'm going to be using Cam regularly. That's the gist of my plans, and I want to use Orin and Zach and Yuna some more. And FR wise, outside of that, I didn't think too far ahead. I might invest in Gabranth just because I really like his design. Period, even if he's not that great. Charlotta, definitely running Charlotta a lot, running Reno a lot. Got my use out of Sabin. Who else is there? Who's month 2? Who's the FR after Winifred? Yuri? I'm going to try to use Yuri again, but I don't know. I kind of hate him now. Yuri, Core. I might run Vayne. Yeah, there's a bunch. I'm going to kind of make it up as I go, but definitely the people I'm investing in first are Kane FR for the first 3 fights, then Charlotte, then Cam, maybe Gabranth, but probably not. Then a lot of Charlotte, a lot of Reno. And then
it took Kane 4.5 years to be good.
But now he's definitely making up for it for the.
Yeah, I know. This is the reckoning. I'm just realizing this is how long I've waited for Kane to be a good unit. Like, holy shit.
I wiped again on T9, so that's 4 times in 1 hour. Remember when we used to eat shit on fights for a while? An hour is nothing.
I remember in the very first Chaos Hell month, not even the Chaos Hell month, but the GL one. Were you playing year 1 when they brought the early EXs?
Yes, that's about when I started. Lena EX was the only fight in the game that I never did.
That whole month, Lena, Sephiroth, and Rydia, and Sid, they all had brutal fights, and people were literally trying up to the end of the 2-week run.
Yeah,
that was normal back in the day. Yeah. That was normal back in the day. And the Chaos Hell month with like Agrius and Lael or whatever, the Steam count.
Deuce,
yeah.
Deuce event.
Those also had people trying.
The Hell month with Reno's fight and Sephiroth's fight and Kieran's fight. Some people just straight up didn't do those.
Yeah, those had people trying to the.
It sounds so far. That was so long ago now.
T9, like I was telling you in our DMs, I was like, T9's like a fucking wake up call. Like the community forgot the game could be hard,
knock.
And now people are like, no, because I've seen a lot of like garbage time tough guys be like, that's weird. I couldn't one shot this one, or something, right?
Yeah,
even bringing the featured characters and Garnet, blah blah blah, and it's just like people were not used to losing fights. And this is bringing it back.
Yes, it's refreshing. I like it.
Don't we have receipts of people saying like, man, I wish garbage time didn't end, or why is it ending, right? Like,
yes,
this is the best state of the game. Like, unironically, it's the best state of the game. Yeah. Now they're not giving me resources for free. Like, I don't understand.
Hey, remember Reddit told me that garbage time was good for players who weren't good at the game and for people to learn, new players, right?
Who said
that? A lot of fucking stupid people. That's who. And we were seeing that it had absolutely nothing. People went the fuck to sleep. And these next couple weeks are gonna be funny. They're just gonna be funny. Oh, buddy, I cannot wait for state of Shinryu on the Reddit. That's gonna be.
There's no way it's gonna come, right? Everyone will just be like, "Well, wait for Cam."
Yeah, because
it's all permanent content.
It is all permanent content the first half of the month. Actually, the entire first month is permanent, huh? Except for the Tidus fight. Huh. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Lion said something. Did I acknowledge it? Oh yeah, the flagship units thing. Last fight I had trouble with the Death Lost chapter almost a year ago. Sephiroth Lufenia is one of the 2 Lufenias I could not clear. The stream is still going. No, it's not. I'm about to close it out. Mina, closing thoughts?
Defo's kind of fun, man.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the Shinryu era. I'm probably going to stay off the community because, I guarantee you it'll be a shit show of people bragging about, I thought this was supposed to be hard, or garbage time still going.
I didn't miss that.
Running the NPC. Every new era has a lot of tough guys come out running the full thing.
Was good for a while.
Yeah, I remember when FR dropped. Hell, there was that in the JP side of the English-speaking community too. I remember. I think didn't Final Asim get really frustrated, so he maxed out Kane. He went all in.
I think it was Braska, maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, but there's a lot of gonna be maxed out spear.
People who expected the horde, and then they realized that their plans didn't actually make sense, and they have to invest in things out of rage.
Yeah.
Yep. This is again stuff that happens every single era. We just watch history repeat itself. And
I don't like the beginning of eras. I like to wait for it to settle in.
I love the beginning of eras.
No, I'm avoiding the community. You can pick out a bunch of receipts and clowns and stuff, but it's pretty rage-inducing, guys. Avoid social media for that.
I just don't. I don't get angry at it anymore. I just laugh.
It's like when when Garnet dropped, we joked that everyone's gonna be running Garnet featured synergy and then X character, and then telling you how good their team is, and we were like, haha, that's so funny. Then it happened the first month, and we're like, see, this is funny, and then it's still happening now, and it's like, Jesus Christ, make it stop, right?
It never ends.
This is depressing. Even I had more faith in the community, but it's still going. Holy shit!
You did that. That was the problem. Having faith.
So I'm saying that's what the new era is gonna be.
I'm just watching the dumpster fire.
You're gonna be like, oh, people are gonna run Kane FR fully max and say, oh, I thought Shinryu was supposed to be tough,
Or,
JP,
wait, why are people calling Kane's FR bad? You can really just you can just predict this stuff.
Make a bingo, right? Make a new era bingo.
Damn, I need to do it. Hey, Indo, that's something perfect. Indo, bro, could you, if you're still here, dog, could you make a new era bingo for FR? We need that. Alfie, this game sucks. It's so BS when the event hasn't even been out for an hour. Word. People who say they finally cleared the first day. I forget who I was talking to earlier, but I was like, you don't have to do the fight the first day. I'm glad I stopped doing that. Much simpler life. TCC bingo. This is the most active the TCC event help channel has been in months.
It's just it's fun. I always like the harder fights because first of all, the impressive shit is really impressive.
Impressive. The scrubs come out of hiding.
It's more like the community's just more active, right? Because when people need help, they start talking more. Mm-hmm. That's how it should be. But the impressive shit is really impressive. Shout out to, I was gonna say, Zach's and Snoop's runs. Yeah. Holy shit, those are fucking impressive runs.
Those are the good people. People I look up to, oh shit, let me watch their runs.
Yeah.
God damn, this stream is on. All right, my closing thoughts are, I'm going to go curl up and die after this. That's the tweet. I tweeted Tifa can water kick me unconscious, and I forgot that, but I stand by it. A race to make the video. Why don't you both make the video and see the funny? See if you guys make up the same. Wouldn't that be funny if you guys' bingos were 90% the same? Because the community's so predictable at this point. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, Q. Wow. I thought, why wasn't this unit hyped in videos when they only watched like Stimpy and Ada? And there's nothing wrong with Stimpy's channel. I said what I said. When they watch the same videos and wonder why they don't see anything else, and it's because they didn't look anywhere else, and they're like, why wasn't this hyped? I don't know. What's the term? Availability bias? I don't know. Just I had one of my paramedic friends telling me about just stupidity in humanity, about how some lady left her she left oatmeal on the stove because and she went for a walk and she came back and her house was smoking, but the alarms didn't go off because she didn't replace the batteries for 3 years. Dumb things like that. Yeah, you have too much faith in people, Mina. Actually, no, I do too, because I try and convince people, but I think that's an ego thing for me, because I think I can convince them. But I'm getting better at that. I'm starting to let shit go.
That's fair. That's a good take. That's good insight.
I'm starting to let shit go. Because, first off, you can't really, if people arrive at conclusions, like only a select few people go into things with the idea. That's why I always try and ask, when I disagree with people, what I try to make a habit of is I ask them, do you think you can be wrong? And if you're a reasonable person, unless it's something very obvious, which that's the tricky part with confirmation bias, is that sometimes you're so confident in being right that you don't think you could be wrong. But I try and at least entertain the thought that I could be wrong on most things, and that helps me be leveled on things. But if people aren't willing to do that, it's probably not a conversation worth having. Or you can just laugh at people being stupid, which is also something I indulge in a little too much. I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm going to end the stream. Thank you everyone who super chatted. Thank you for the one person who membered up again. Thank you, Mino, for saving me, because I would not have been able to get angry about things if you weren't here to bounce the energy off me. Thank you all who watched this, and have a good night.